What's going on YouTube? Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball, and today I want us to really focus on lateral space, being able to create lateral movement, and let's also be able to focus on that defender. So when I'm creating lateral space, I want to focus on my defender being able to make some type of movement, either shuffling to the left or possibly being able to shuffle to the right. But we see a lot of players just do a lot of movement here and they're not really going anywhere. Unless you're a really respected player, that might work, but we got to get our defenders to move laterally so we're able to find different angles and have different ways to attack that defender. Something you don't want to miss. You already know, man. Let's get it. Right now, focusing on lateral movement, I want to give you guys a bound. So a bound, some people might call it a drag dribble. When I'm able to create some type of space, I'm not going forward or back, I'm just going lateral. So we want to focus on our wrist, being able to turn my wrist. So notice when I turn my wrist, the ball goes, so I'm going with the ball. Same thing with my right hand. When I turn it, when that ball goes, I'm going as well. So being able to get my defender to shift right or left. Right now, I want to focus on our ability, simply being able to turn, bound, and when I land, I'm gonna go behind the back. Once I go behind the back, I'll float the ball space again, and then I'll go behind the back. So just getting a flow for lateral movement, being able to feel the ball and have the ball spend more time in your hands than it does on the floor. Space. So notice right now, I'm just covering space, going. And if my defender doesn't move here, then I'm easily able to just simply go by them. But notice when I have my feet here, I'm focusing on right, left, and I'll go behind the back. Then I'll go right, left, right, and I'll go behind the back. So the next way we're gonna focus is feet, being to be explosive. So now when I turn the ball, I'll turn, my left foot swings behind here, 1, 2, and now I'm able to attack. So now if my defender doesn't cut me off, I'm able now to turn, and simply now being able to explode to the basket for a lay or some type of attack to be able to make the defense make some type of adjustment and I can make a play off of it. The midline to the elbow, that's how much space I want to create every single time. This is the space I'm operating with, so I want to be able to turn. Once I land here, my ball side foot's forward, inside foot is back, I'm dragging it under. I'll go back to that midline, 1, 2, I'm getting back to the midline, I'm dragging it under there. We'll get a couple reps, once again, just helping us create that lateral space. Here, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2. Once again, that ball is just floating in the air. It's still spinning. I'm not controlling it. I'm just creating lateral space right now. So once again, creating that lateral movement, it can be out of the turn, right, what we just worked on. It can also be out of the between. So I can between, and I'm able to bound, and we also can go from behind the back. So I want to be able to now, as I'm going left to right, mixing them up. So I want to work on my 3 options. So with my right hand, I want to be able to bound. Now when the ball's still in my right hand to get back left, I'm going between. And then now going back, I'm going behind. So those are the 3 I want to focus on. We'll go for about 25 to 30 seconds straight, creating space with different options in different ways. Notice we can add double and triple moves, being able to create some type of space, but our main thing is getting our defender to move their feet. Once again, that's the point of this movement, understanding it, not always going downhill, not always retreating, but getting my defender to move. Right now, we're gonna focus on a between to crossover bound. So the bound is not about being explosive. The crossover bound, once again, is about being able to create that space. So once I go between, I'm going space. As I go for space, I want you to lift. Once I lift, I'm able to see my options. We'll go to a pull-up right here. We'll get a couple reps both sides. I want you guys to be able to see the options. So as I'm coming down on my defender, space, being able to attack. I'm gonna go same option, where it's gonna look the same, but now I'm going between cross, now I'm going between behind. Once again, creating that space, Now I'll let you guys have some fun, see some different options. We can go, we can pull up out of it. We're able to change directions, getting our defender to move. Now just changing up the flow. We did a little turn to bound, we did behind the back. So now we're just gonna go to a behind the back, and we're going just that between the legs now. Setting them up here, creating that space. Ooh, tail shot, snatch it back, go. Finish. Boom. Being able to finish at the rim, but more importantly, being able to create that lateral space, getting our defender to really move, and then after that, it's just a read moment. Because when I'm bounding to the left and the right, no matter what movement I'm doing, there's a read. My body lifts, I come up. I want to be able to not only read my primary defender, but also focus on secondary defenders, see where the help side is, see if he's forcing me to the left or if he's forcing me to the right for a reason. If you like today's video, make sure, man, help us out. Hit that bell notification, like and subscribe. We're rolling right now. We got plenty of content. Also, leave in the comments. Let us know what you want to see coming up. We're in season right now in order to take your game to the next level. Coach Marcus Hodges, you already know, man. Whew, let's get it.